Hey guys, welcome back to Mobility Monday. Today I'm excited to have Leah Sawyer, who we're here in the Nashville area. Leah is a physical therapist, so I just want to take a second and let Leah explain what she does and kind of the service that she provides.
Hi guys, happy Mobility Monday. I'm a concierge physical therapist for the greater Nashville area. I always treat one-on-one for the full hour. My specialties are manual therapy, lymphedema therapy, ASTEM treatment, and running analysis.
Okay. So today what Leah wants to go into and kind of teach us a little more about is how to self-assess and correct lower extremity neural tightness. So Leah?
Okay, so the caveat to this is you should be concerned about neural tension in your lower extremity if you have a history of kind of general non-specific leg achiness, or if you tend to have a history of injuries on one side, kind of no matter what you seem to do. If you have symptoms of tingling, weakness, numbness, back pain, or just like real weakness in one leg, it may be time for you to schedule a more individualized assessment. But for today, the way to self-assess yourself for lower extremity neural tension, I'm going to have Garrett sit on the side of this table. You can use a bed or like a kitchen table at home, and he's going to keep his legs uncrossed and slump down, really, really poor posture, and put his chin to his chest. So from this position, I'm going to test his right leg, and he's going to kick his right knee straight as he can. So we really have wound up all of the neural tension in the back of his body. If you feel tightness or pain in this position, pay attention to where that tightness or pain is and kind of the intensity of it. Do you feel tightness or pain?
Yeah. Hamstring and thoracic spine.
Okay, so typically people say, yeah, it's just my hamstring is tight. So in this position with his chin still at his chest, I'm going to have Garrett pull his toes towards his nose. Does that change your, He gave a little oof. So it makes his hamstring tightness, quote unquote, worse. But we know the ankle is not attached to the hamstring. So something else is in play here, and that's his nervous system. So from here, if I have Garrett look up to the camera, does that change your hamstring tightness?
Yeah, it goes away.
So it makes Garrett's hamstring tightness, again, quote unquote, better, versus when he looks down to his chest, go ahead and look down, it makes it worse. So go ahead and relax. That would be a positive test. Garrett's tightness or pain, whatever his symptom is, gets worse when his toe comes towards his face and gets worse when he drops his chin towards his chest. So that would be a positive. Test both sides for sure, and pay attention to how tight or how painful one side is versus the other, or if one side is totally fine, just feels the same when you look up and down or point your toe towards and away from your face. So we know that Garrett at least has a positive neural tension on his right leg. So the basic treatment, again, just a very basic treatment would be, go ahead and lie on your back. And I'm going to have Garrett hold his leg behind his knee. So his arms are long, he's nice and relaxed, his knee is relaxed. Garrett is going to flex his toes towards his shin and kick up just until he feels that same kind of hamstring tightness, good, and then relax off. So the goal is not to get his knee straight, and the goal is not to hold that stretch, because we know that this is actually neural tension, not hamstring tightness. The nervous system, the tissue is totally different than a muscle. It doesn't like to be held into a stretch. That can actually make it kind of angry. So exactly what Garrett's doing, kicking up just until he feels it. We call it kissing the pain, and then coming off. And he would do this repetitively for about a minute or 20 times, whatever is easiest for him to keep track of, about 3 to 5 times a day. As a warning, it's always going to be a little bit tighter and more intense in the morning or after you work out. So I hope you've enjoyed this video about how to self-assess and treat for basic lower extremity neural tension.
All right guys, thanks for checking out the video this week. Thanks to Leah for giving us a guest appearance. Make sure to check her out if you're in the Nashville area. I'll leave a link to her website in the blog somewhere, or the comment section on Facebook. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.